Hello students, how are you? This is a presentation for future tenses. This topic is included in unit number 3 of the book. We are going to deal with the simple future, going to, present simple, and present continuous for future use. So let's start with the simple future, that is to say, will, won't. The different uses of the simple future are in predictions about the future, but remember, based on speculations or assumptions. This difference is something that you have to bear in mind. On-the-spot decisions, it means decisions taken at the moment of speaking. For promises, requests, refusals, and offers. And for events which will definitely happen. The first use, future predictions. Let's see. The clues are verbs that we are going to use generally are think, believe, or expect. The expressions that we are going to use, to be sure or to be afraid. The adverbs generally are probably, perhaps, certainly. As you know, probably, perhaps, deal with the fact of a prediction that is based on assumption. We are not sure. For example, future predictions. Look at this man. He is in a hurry and he says, I'm afraid I will miss my flight. So he doesn't know if he will miss or not the flight. That is why it's a future prediction based on his assumption. Another example, future predictions. Nobody knows when classes will start again. So I think classes will start in August. Or I believe we won't have classes until August. We don't know. We are not sure. It's a future prediction based on speculation. The second use, on-the-spot decision. That is to say, they are based on current situations. They are instant decisions because we have to make a fast choice, and obviously they are influenced by context. That is to say, the context of the moment of our speech. Examples of the second use on-the-spot decisions. Let's suppose you are in a restaurant, the waiter approaches and you say, I will have chicken salad, or we will drink red wine. It's a decision that you make at the moment of speaking. The third use of the simple future for promises, requests, refusals, and offers. Promise. Generally, we are going to use verbs like promise, swear, or guarantee. We can also use verbs like hope or offer, obviously. And in offers and requests, we have to remember that we are dealing with the fact that they are spontaneous decisions. That is to say, decisions that obviously you make at the moment of speaking. Look at these examples. Look at this girl. She's really drunk and she promises, I promise I won't drink alcohol anymore. It's a promise, obviously. Or, for example, these girls who are not paying attention to the class or to the teacher, one of them says, I swear I will pay more attention in class. The fourth use of the simple future is actions that will happen. That is to say, they will surely or definitely happen. You cannot change anything. There is a strong influence of the circumstances of the context, and they are related to future indefinite tense. That is to say, you don't know when they will happen, but they will surely happen. For example, the school will remain closed in May. Yes? This is something that will surely happen. So we cannot change this situation. Or we will surely keep on having classes online, something that you are not used to doing, but well, we will have to keep on working in this aspect of classes online. Let's deal with another tense to express future, the going to. Remember, the structure is the verb to be plus going to plus the infinitive. Uses for future plans, intentions, or ambitions, and also for future predictions, but differently from the simple future. In this case, the future predictions are based on strong evidence, not on assumptions. So that is to say, something that we see, that we clearly see. Look at this one. For example, I'm going to be a great teacher, the girl says. Obviously, she is expressing her ambition. I'm going to be a great teacher. Definitely, this is a plan most of us have for the future. We are going to eat asado, and I say asado because barbecue is something completely different. Asado is Argentinian, is ours. So we are going to eat asado when lockdown ends. That is a plan. So we have examples of ambition and plan. The second use is future predictions. But remember, future predictions based on evidence. Example number 1. Look at the clouds. It's going to rain, so we can see the evidence. The clouds are kind of gray or black, so you say it's going to rain. If you take a look at the second example, this is a football championship standing. Standing is tabla de posiciones. So Liverpool are going to win the Premier League. You have the evidence. There is a huge gap between Liverpool and Manchester City, and you say Liverpool are going to win the Premier League. You have the evidence. So the going to future is used also to express future predictions, but you must have the evidence. We are going to use the present continuous as well to express the future. Remember that the present continuous is the verb to be plus the gerund. The first and the only use of the future of the present continuous in the future is to express future arrangements. That is to say, something that is fixed, that is arranged for the future. Look at the picture and the example. They are getting married next month. So it means that everything is arranged. They have the church, they have the date, they have arranged everything. It's not a plan. It's a decision they have already made. Okay? This is the difference between the going to plan and the future arrangements. If you say they are going to get married, it means that they have a plan. But if you say they are getting married next month, it means they have everything arranged. This is the only use of the present continuous for future use. The present simple can also be used for future use. Remember, it's the subject, the verb, plus the future adverb of time. Remember that the verb, if we talk about the third person singular, needs to add s or es. The first and the only use is future actions when we refer to timetables or programs, for example. Look at picture number 1. Hurry up! The movie starts in a few minutes. So we are making reference to the future, but using the present simple because we are talking about a future timetable. Or in the second example, the bus departs at 3 next Saturday. Today is Tuesday. We are talking about next Saturday. It's a future action, but it refers to timetables. So that is why we use the present simple. So remember, The future can be expressed through will, going to, present continuous, or present simple. You have to take into consideration the action, the context, the situation to decide which tense you are going to use to express the future. So, thank you very much, and we will be seeing each other soon. I hope that. Thank you.